listen fast because I'm ready to talk fast. All right, cool, excellent. 7 minutes. Every time I practiced, it was 27. So hopefully I can shave off 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give you guys what's that? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a real-world application for how I'm using AI to build my network. Okay, step-by-step process. Number one, take out your phones. Don't stare at me. Take out your phones. Step number one, take out your phones. Number two, open the messages. Number three, put in that phone number, 817-934-1222. Next step, put the word pipeline and hit enter. If you did that, raise your hand. Man, y'all are rebellious. I got a 7-minute time limit, all right? All right, if you did that, yes? Shaking some heads? All right, cool, excellent. You just gave me your banking information. Babe, let's go on a cruise. All right, thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding. What you actually did was you texted my AI assistant. What an unbelievable world we live in right now where everybody can have their own AI assistant. Isn't that wild? So this is my AI assistant, Thor, which is actually from my platform, LeadStorm AI. And the topic I'm going to talk to you guys tonight is how you're going to build a limitless network, strategies, and what I call the pipeline principle. How many of you can relate to this sentiment? Back when I was a teenager or in college, I did not expect to be up here today talking about automation, AI, lead generation, LinkedIn. Can anybody relate? Like, yeah, my domain of expertise was never in my foresight or, was a part of my plan. Yet here I am tonight talking to you guys about this. It's really interesting. But as I look back on my life, I can see that I was always kind of destined to talk to you guys tonight about what I'm going to talk about, which is building a limitless network or intentional network building. My goal tonight, with the short time that I have, is I want to reframe how you think about networking, how you think about your pipeline. I'm going to tell you 2 stories, give you 3 takeaways, and hopefully at the end, NetNow won't kick me out of this room because I've taken too much time. All right? I love you, bro. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, great. So a few short years ago, my pipeline literally became my lifeline. To help you understand what that means, we're going to go back in time a little bit and show you a couple pictures. Aren't these adorable? When I was a teenager, I took a lot of trips to overseas to developing nations, and I developed a heart very early on to help people that were facing things that I couldn't imagine was their reality. And so from a young age, I wanted to start a nonprofit to make a difference. Can anybody relate to that? I want to help people, which is why I think most of you are here in this room. You're an expert because you want to help with that expertise to make people's lives better. If you're not, get out. No, I'm just kidding. But we want to help people, right? That was my goal. And so in 2010, I started a nonprofit, and I was very pragmatic. I just wanted to raise money so I could go make a difference somewhere else. You're actually seeing a screenshot of my Excel spreadsheet. Actually, it was Google Sheets when it rolled out. It was like the hottest thing. I was using Google Sheets to be like my CRM. And I was just focused on raising money and connecting people so I could make a difference. But what actually happened was the people I put in my pipeline, as I would call it, had so much bigger impact on my life than I ever could have imagined. Because in 2012, there was an event in my life that I never expected. I was in a car accident in February 20, 2012 in North Carolina. At the time I had Aslan, who was 3, Madison, who was 18 months, she's now 13. And on that day, this accident took my firstborn when she was 3. And as hard as that may sound, or you can imagine it was for me as a dad to lose my firstborn child, what I learned was the people that I networked with and put in my pipeline, because I thought it was for one thing, it was actually for another. And the intentionality behind who you network with and build your business, build your personal brand matters more than you realize. You're building a lifeline to not only grow your business, to help you grow, but to fuel your growth and endurance through things that we may not experience. And so some amazing things happen from this. And this is what brought it full circle. To illustrate the point, in 2012, after that happened, a few short months, I ended up connecting with this guy right here. His name is Danny. This is in India. I went on, all the relationships led me to India. I went there, met Danny, and he had a heart to help the 35 million orphans in India. That relationship, 8 months later, led to him asking me, Matt, can we partner up and can I name it after your daughter? And let's start a children's home. Unbelievable experience. It's one of the greatest legacies of my life, 11 years later, having helped hundreds of kids in India. Your pipeline matters more than you think. Two years later, after starting this orphanage, this girl right here in the middle, Mary Shanti, she told me through interpreter, which brought it full circle, can I call you daddy? She said that to me. And that's when I realized I will never think about networking the same way again. I will always think about my pipeline as so much more than hitting quota, getting sales, and closing business. So to illustrate the point, your pipeline is your lifeline. Again, not just for sales, but to fuel incredible opportunities, deep connections, and even personal fulfillment. I'm going to tell you one more story, and then we'll get into the takeaways. How many of you are not married here tonight? Not married. Excellent. Look around the room. Now you know who to mingle with afterwards. Okay. Excellent. If you want to know how to find love on LinkedIn, I got a masterclass. Thor will give it to you later. Okay, so no, my wife is here tonight. She's awesome. I actually met my wife. I met my wife through my activities on LinkedIn. As crazy as that sounds, in 2000. And this is a screenshot of our first message, babe. This is so cool. This was the first time we spoke online. It was super cool. Principle of outbound marketing. Okay, we're talking about outbound marketing. How do you build your network? When outbound marketing, what you always try to do is find commonality between you and them. That shortcuts what we call the trust cycle. That's the rub you feel when somebody messages you and they didn't do the research. You know it, they know it, and they're just trying to, to bluff their way through it. But what I did here was I leveraged trust because 2019, Lauren Vanek, she was a client. 2022, I saw a picture of Lauren and my wife Nadia on her profile. I'm like, I know Lauren. So I'm like, I'm going to borrow trust from Lauren. I'm going to start a conversation with Nadia. We then went on a first date. And in the same year, we got engaged in Paris and got married. And then went on a honeymoon around the world and filmed a documentary, which is actually pending. And that is a true story. And that's coming. So it's so amazing. Like when you practice these principles and think about your pipeline differently than you would traditionally, like I just got to close more deals. Be more strategic, and I love the strategy around building your brand and your list. So how do you do that? How do you build an intentional pipeline? Because I believe, yes, it is next, the ultimate force multiplier. Let's get into it right now. So now after running like dozens and dozens and dozens, and probably 100 or more outbound marketing campaigns over the years, I've noticed 3 commonalities when I'm running campaigns. All right, BCT, brand content traffic. Not going to talk about the first 2, we're going to talk about the third, traffic. The most important thing when you think about traffic is your list. Next. List building with purpose. Go on to the next one. When I'm list building for an outbound campaign, you're like, how do I get a spreadsheet of people that I might want to do business with? Do this, psychographic spelunking. Ask these questions. What are they passionate about? Get to the heart behind the outreach and try and find people in Facebook groups, Slack groups. Are they going to conferences? Do the research. Okay, next. List building with purpose. The second thing is AI, personalization with AI. Some tools that are radically changing the game. 347 billion messages are sent every single day, and marketers are only getting better, outbound marketers. So what you have to do is use tools that allow for what we call this crazy area that we're in right now, hyper-personalization. Custom field first name, it's not enough anymore. Image personalization with GIFs, not enough anymore. You need to use tools like clay.com, LeadStorm AI, that personalize it at the most extreme level ever. You know what they had for breakfast and you're sending them a text. Like that's kind of where we're at today. It's kind of crazy. But personalized videos, they convert at a 15x response rate more than just blank text. People don't want to see it anymore. I don't. Please use video. It's going to accelerate the process, especially when it comes to trust. My highest performing email campaign, 2 slides left, was when I did exactly this. I scraped contacts from a Slack community. We had built-in trust, mutual interest, got their emails, did some outbound. Everybody loved it. 76% open rate on a cold list, 23.5% reply rate. That was 300 messages, filled my calendar for 3 months. How do you like to be filled with meetings like that for 3 months? Like, oh, give me that money. Like printing money. That's what we're doing here. Next. Excellent. So that's it. All of the stuff that I've been doing on LinkedIn and outbound, it has led to the most incredible relationships and experiences of my life. I'm here because of this stuff, and I met Net, and I'm here to talk to you guys because of what I've been doing over the past few years. It's radical. Outbound works if you work it. But I want you to think next, more than anything, connect with intention. You are not alone. There are people that care about your expertise and they want to hear about it. Take the time to do the work, to find out where they exist and be personal in your outreach, and it's going to change your life forever. You might even find love. You never know.